Hello, hello, hello. It is time for some One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I have a new microphone, so I don't know how different it sounds. I was playing with the settings a bunch and I thought it sounded good. Sounds good. So let me know if it doesn't sound good. And then there we go. And then because it's One Piece, hell yeah, look at that. All glammed up for One Piece. The game volume might be a little quiet. Let's pause that. Let me turn that up actually. Options. I do not know if this is gonna get flagged by Twitch or not, the music. That's a good song to play here. Oh, I like that one. This whole thing is basically a boss rush game mode. There we go. There. Okay. Sir Crocodile. So Ace as a character in this is very good. In most of the tier lists I've seen, he is at least A tier. He's not, or S tier. He's not like SS. He's not the best, most broken character in the game, but he is really good. The only issue is I don't know how to fast. Like, I don't know how to beat these boss kind of characters really quickly. GG, yeah, I'm trying to get Crocodile in 60 seconds. I hope I can do it. No. I'm gonna restart, that's annoying. I can do better than that. A Logia first off is not very fun. Hey, thanks for the follow, Seta Collector. Alright, this is it, for real. Head off for good luck. With Ace, giant characters are always a better fight, because he is an instant giant kill move with his jump. Brook isn't bad, he's not a Logias, this is easier. Okay, there we go. So the goal here is Ace has a 3-hit combo where he summons a fire pillar that is supposed to rotate the enemies. With the bosses like this, they don't get rotated so much as they just take the damage from it. So the goal is to put at least 2 of those on the boss at a time, so the boss is in constant like tick for fire damage, and then just keep hitting on them while they're in that for the extra damage. And then I'll get rid of my boost so I can get it up faster for the next fight. I should probably change out my skills because I have Dai Enkai Ente, which is a super move where Ace just basically does the Spirit Bomb. The issue is it's way harder to hit on single targets, especially in an arena like this, so I should definitely switch it for something. I just haven't figured out what yet. Babbitt Rai, hello to you too. Kuzan second is not that good. Okay, there we go. In a fight like, in this boss rush, what you're really hoping for, with Ace anyway, is less Logia and more giant characters. Anybody is preferable to Logias. They're the most difficult fights because they get their intangibility every once in a while. But as long as you're able to just keep the pressure up, it's easier. I've lost runs to like Kuzan before, and Aokiji. Aokiji's really annoying in this. This is the person who popped up on his One Piece, and I thought it was cool. Yeah, so do you know anything about the Pirate Warrior games? Because this isn't typically how the gameplay looks. This is just the kind of boss rush section of it, introduced in one of the... Oh man, I dropped my combo? That's annoying, I didn't notice that. It's just one of the newest DLCs. Oh, this is good. Alright, you guys can see the giant combo now. Okay, that grab was not good. Okay, that went bad. That went very bad. Yeah, so the Pirate Warrior games it's a spin-off of these Dynasty Warrior games. And what the Dynasty Warrior games are is they're pretty much just like big crowd beat-em-ups. So typically you'd be fighting like tens to hundreds of like little pirates, and then every once in a while a Mihawk or like a Whitebeard will show up, and then you have objectives around a map, and you would just run around and do that. How far into One Piece are you, Babbitt? Oh, I only watched the anime and have some cards. The games are pretty good. The games will only tell you the story of One Piece, though. And most games don't go that far story-wise. This game goes up to Whole Cake, and then the very beginning of Wano. But they were hard-pressed for time, so they made up their very own Wano arc. And it's nothing like the anime or the manga. Like episode 40 because it restarted. Oh, this is gonna have 40s really early on. Bad, but thank you for following, man. Yeah, so this is gonna have for this mode anyway, is gonna have vague spoilers, just of like of characters and what they can do. This doesn't happen in the show at all, so like you're not gonna get right now any like big spoilers. But if you don't want to see any new characters or their abilities, it's cool to head out now. Yeah, this goes a little bit farther than season 2. Oh. Okay, I gotta get rid of Dying Kai. It's not good here. This is a bad look, I know. I'm not doing too hot. I swear I've gotten farther. It's 10 bosses in a row. I've made it to 10. I lost on him, but I made it there. But yeah, we're switching up. This. Oh, that sucks, Babbitt. I don't know what would be good. I guess Flame Fence would be better for here anyway. Conk is helpful. I don't need any of the combos. So I don't need Heat Up or Worked Up right now. Herculean Strength will be helpful. And then... That's a cool song. We'll play that. Okay, let's try using this new ability now. Okay. First boss down. Come on, second boss. Okay. Okay, this challenge is way easier because keeping up a 30-hit combo is not hard to do. There we go. The 60-second challenges are infinitely harder to do. I should not be picking those up the second the round's over. I do not get those boosts during the next fight. Alright, round 2, only 8 more rounds to go. Okay. Let me get this off rip. Okay, this challenge, it gave me enough time and it kept the combo counter low enough. This should be easy. I dropped the combo though, that's embarrassing. Okay. Okay, this challenge is super easy. I just had to hit 40 at all during the fight. Alright, and that gearing up for action little comment just means they're going to do more damage and attack more fiercely. And so that just means you take them out faster. I think I missed that completely. There we go. Now let's see how long I can make these last. There we go, okay. To another easy fight with Nami. Now I can grab these, and now I do more damage. There we go. All right. We're getting. Shouldn't pick those up, but we're good. The lack of a boost going into the next round is going to be tough, especially if it's someone that isn't Nami. Okay, this should be, if I don't mess this up, this should be pretty good. Okay. They do a lot of damage, so it's hard to get my combo off. Hit that, I get some health back. There we go, now I get all my stamina back. There we go, look at that damage. That's the power of Ace against a giant type. Let's go. All you have to do is avoid those hits and you can take giant types out real fast. Avoid these hits. I only dodged that because I wanted a Fire Fist. Then I can stop that by doing this. Get some extra damage in by Fire Fence. His guard is broken and now I missed. Whoops. I keep missing. Whitebeard is a funny kind of giant type because his head is small, so he's harder to hit than like a Kaido or a Big Mom. There we go. There we go. And then save these for the next fight. You just gotta lock in. Take the hat off for good luck. All right. This. Keeping the Fire Fence. Hit him with this to keep his guard low. Fire Fist to do some damage now. That didn't do anything. Alright. I didn't want to boost, but I think we're going to have to if we want this to go fast. And then the more abilities I use, the crowd gets more ramped up, so I get more points. There we go. All right, that took a bit too long. I gotta find out how to take out the smaller characters faster with Ace. This is gonna be annoying. So I get more damage. I have not seen that before. Okay, I missed the fire fence. If I get hit by like any one of these, it's over. Okay, this might be able to take him out. No, just barely not. See, even one of his moves just took me out completely. I can get some of my health back, but it's gonna leave me in a real bad spot for this round. Okay, this didn't happen last time. Let's see if I can handle it. Okay, this is kind of a coward strategy, but right now the goal is to keep dashing in between every auto, so he doesn't get a good chance to land any hits on me and I can keep on dodging. The audience is loving it, that's good. The second I lose this power up, this fight gets infinitely harder. Okay. This is a bit more rough now. You hit him with this, so I get more iframes. That was bad, that was bad. Okay, he's posing on me. Gives me some time to damage. Alright, there we go. I think I got this. It'd be a crazy fumble right now. There we go. Alright. Nice. Hi, Fizz. You missed it. I just won the boss rush. Also, I don't know if you've been to any of my previous streams. Oh wait, there we go. I got an S. That's the best grade you can get. You've been lurking. This is the new microphone? Does it sound different? Does it sound better? Nice. Also, Fizz, how much of One Piece have you seen? How much of this is going to be spoilers to you? You're current on the anime? Okay. So then you're past what this game has. Do you know a funny thing this game decided to do? It came out, I think anime was still on Whole Cake, but the manga had gotten to Wano. The issue is the manga hadn't gotten far enough on Wano, and they needed a new arc, because I know they got to Whole Cake, I think, in Pirate Warriors 3. So they were like, we need something. So they made stuff up. They thought about what could happen, and they were like, yeah, this is it. So Gear 5 is DLC. He's out now. But this first episode, when they land, is like around what happens. But then, yeah, you see Smoker and Tashigi. Bartolomeo is here. They don't know what's happening. They just start guessing. They're like, oh, Broly is gonna show up, Katakuri's showing up. Yeah. Here you're fighting against the Big Mom pirates. Sabo shows up to help out. Fucking Parasparrow is here. They were like, what could happen? We'll see what's up, and they just started guessing. They actually Yamato wasn't even introduced yet. That's how early this is. No, it's the funniest fanfiction. Wait here, let me... I forget, is there a way to read a synopsis or something? Yeah, here, let's just do the last mission, why not? And then I can play any of these characters. I'll do Luffy. This is funny. I really do enjoy this. Also, sometimes in those load screens you can find a hidden Panda Man. But he's not always there. Like, I don't think he was there last time. Seems there'll be a battle soon. What should we do? Should we attack? No, not yet. We'll let them wear each other out, then make our move. Straw Hat. Big Mom. I'm done. Yeah, they assumed Big Mom would be fighting Kaido, not fighting alongside. This game looks really good for 3D. This and Odyssey. Odyssey looks really good for 3D. Way better than... Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, Blackbeard's here. They did. They assumed this would be far more important than it was. Everybody is here. If they had Dragon in this game, Dragon would be here right now, I'm positive. But yeah, the models here are way better than like Jump Force. Oh yeah, this game also just does not have that many characters. Like, normally, like for the Pirate Warriors game, you start off very early in the show and then you like go forward. This game starts at Alabasta and then it does Sabaody and then it jumps to Marineford and then it goes Dressrosa, Whole Cake, and then back to this fake Wano. You know, Kuzan, famously not a member of the Blackbeard Pirates. He's against Blackbeard. They did not know anything back then. Yeah, the only thing he had done at this point to make them inclined to believe he'd help Luffy is he saved Smoker from Dofi at the end of Punk Hazard. And they were like, let's roll with that. They were like, Smoker and Tashigi's here, and also Kuzan, he's good. Momonosuke is still just a kid. They did not guess what happened with him. Odin is in this, but he's also DLC. Same with Okiku. And I think Kinemon is DLC. I don't think he's playable base game. Yeah, but they were like, Cavendish is here. They're like one person who needs to be in the fight against Kaido. Cavendish. But yeah, I think in this, he beats both just Big Mom and Kaido with just Gear 4. I'm sure he goes Snake Man, but I'm not even, he might just stay Bound Man. Yeah, this is real funny. No one was like, if you had asked a One Piece fan at this time what they thought would happen, this doesn't even come up. Like the devs were like, how do we get as many playable characters in these last missions as possible? They were like, well, everybody. They're like, we gotta get anyone. Like if a fan wrote this, Zoro would be a bounty hunter the whole time, just increasing Luffy's bounty, and then he turns on him at the end. Or ZKK. Zoro kills Kaido was so stupidly popular back in Wano. Yeah, the models in this look really nice. I wish there was more characters. Like, they skipped all of Impel Down, so you don't get to see Magellan. I wish Magellan was in this. I know he was in 3. Well, like, all the attacks are so nice. Yeah, people, it was even, I loved, because it was post-Wano for a bit, too. Like, when they were chilling and partying. I remember people were still ramping about it. They were like, hey, you know what? They were like, Magma probably can't do a lot against Kaido. Zoro's gonna have to finish him. Zoro's gonna have to do something. Ivan Copy is in this. I don't know if they're playable, but I know they're an NPC you can find, and they help you out on missions and shit. Law has to aura farm 4 Kid. But yeah, they didn't even know what the outfits would look like. So Law is still wearing his Dressrosa outfit. I don't remember. I can look in the gap. I'm skipping. This is taking too damn long. Oh yeah, and Broly has technically a model, but only a model of her face. Every single time she's in this game as a NPC or anything, she's just Luffy. She's the funny mirror Luffy. I prefer Snake Man. We'll keep that one. And then I have a lot more stuff now because I haven't played Luffy in forever. That. Brazilians is good. That's good. Oh wait, where's concentration? There we go. That. Feet up, worked up. Top of the world. What else can I get? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Caribbean strength stroke. I like that I tried it so far from what I call. Yeah. I want a lot of changes in a possible Pirate Warriors 5. This game is fun, but it's missing a lot of stuff. And now they have a couple extra arcs to do. And I wish the games would get raised. I want them to do movies too. Why not? Take me to Stampede. Let me play through Gold or whatever. Let me play through Film Red. Uda, Shanks, and... Oh yeah, Kobe isn't a base game playable character. Kobe has only become playable this, or technically last year. And this game's been out forever. But yeah, that's in-game Broly. It's just Luffy. Yeah, listen, my biggest wish, One Piece game-wise, is that we get something, anything like Xenoverse, where you can make your own pirate, and assumedly just be on the Straw Hats. Like, I cannot imagine them making a game, and it's like, you're a Marine or you're a revolutionary. It's like, hey, being a revolutionary would be cool. I'd rather be dead before I'm a Marine. I ain't like that. I'm not a snake. Xenoverse is good. They're keeping 2 on life support. I feel like they just gotta make 3 at this point, but... Wait, I missed a quest over here. Oh, it's Paraspero. Like what? Like Xenoverse 2 just got a brand new DLC for Daima, and I don't even think it's out yet. People were like, oh, Sparking Zeroes came out. Xenoverse 2 can finally rest. They can do other things. No. Xenoverse 2 is the game that keeps on gaming. There we go. Yeah, it's it might just be Kid Goku. Oh wait, do you know anything about Daima Fizz? Because that he might get a, if it's not even out yet, he might get that new farm he got too. is just, dude. Xenoverse is getting up there with Sims 4 with DLCs. I'm kind of scared they bring the regular anime back. Okay, yeah. So he might have Super Saiyan 4, but I'm apprehensive on if they bring the anime back, because if they do, that's a bajillion more DLCs for Xenoverse going through all those arcs. Although technically, I think 2 of those arcs are already arcs in Earth. Beast is playable because of the movie, but they're just redoing that in the manga, so they could probably skip that. But they have like 3 whole new arcs they could do with like maybe 14 characters they could add. Let me go do this side quest. I don't know where it is. Also, yeah, they just don't understand what Wano was going to look like. Because this map is so ugly and barren and not at all what Wano or Onigashima looks like. Oh yeah, the speed, it's bad for some characters, but I think Luffy's a speed type, just like Ace. And the speed types are by far my favorite. There's speed, power, tactician, and sky. So like Zoro would be power, Sanji is sky because of his funny jump or whatever. Usopp is technician because of his balls or whatever. His balls. I forget what they're called. And then like, oh yeah, some of the maps in this are not good. The Marineford map kind of sucks because of it's not bad. The Marineford map is fun. It's just kind of too big. It's boring to walk around half the time. Whole Cake Island has 2 maps. There's one big outdoor one with like the woods, and that's pretty cool. And there's an interior one where you can like walk into the Mural World with the Katakuri fight, and that's fun. And they also just have like a map they don't use. Like during that boss rush, I was in like the Dressrosa Arena. I have only ever played that map like 3 times because they don't include it in the like random generation of like the side missions. So like there's these free story missions, and then you can play through them in like free mode or whatever. And then there's the like just a bunch of like side stories and stuff they have you do, which is, and like it could be any random like mission for you. It could be like female pirates versus male pirates, and you're allied with Nami and Boa Hancock, and you have to go through Eni's lobby and take a bunch of territories from like Kuma and Zoro or something. And then that's just like completely randomized, so it could be you're in Eni's lobby or you're in Marineford or something. But what sucks is that the randomness of that does not account for DLC characters. And they have a bunch of DLC characters, so if you're playing this game, unless you play Odin, you won't see him now, ever. And like, the only thing they've done to change that is with the release of Yamato, Gear 5, and Hybrid Kaido, they released a bunch of DLC missions, and there's like a couple of them. Yamato's have you explore the map in a bunch of the areas to get like secret interactions, to score a bunch of points, to get souls, which help upgrade your characters more. And that's kind of fun. Sometimes you'll see Odin, you'll see Okiku there. Kobe got a weird thing where you like go through a bunch of maps and it counts as a day as he tries to train to fight the Straw Hats. And I don't remember. No, that one you see Uta and you see Shanks running around every once in a while. But like, If you ever want to see those characters in a side quest that you're not playing them, you just have to do those brand new DLCs. There was no chance to see them before. Also, wait, yeah, when this came out, Kaido didn't even have a confirmed hybrid form, so you don't even see that. I think he goes Dragon. There's no way he doesn't go Dragon. It was. He only used that in like mid Root Beast, right? He's like 100% Dragon in the anime. Yeah. It probably is. The hybrid form is supposed to be stronger than him being just like full dragon, right? Oh dude, Drunk Kaido in that fight was so funny. Hybrid's way stronger, yeah. I kinda get why it would be, but I also kinda don't like it because I think the dragon should be stronger. I think being half man, half dragon should make you weaker. I think being full dragon should be stronger. Oh yeah, it would be an awakening, you're right. Yeah, it would be. I thought about it more so like the stage was man, dragon, dragon. I forgot he had the ability to go dragon. The second he ate the fruit, he'd unlock hybrid. So it was actually man, dragon, and then dragon, man. Do the cycle, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Ace. Ace in this game is so good against giant types. He can one hit them if you set it up properly, because he has this one jump dive attack. And if he dives on them, it's supposed to like hit once for a good amount of damage. But if they're a big enough character, yeah. Oh, you were here that early? I didn't. Oh, yeah, you were lurking. Yeah, Ace rocks. Ace is the best. I've played a bit of Uta because I really like Uta and I like Film Red. But damn, man, her attacks are just so slow. The animations are nice, but they take too long. Oh yeah, they don't even let Law and Kid have this. All the Straw Hats beat Big Mom. Oh, and Usopp does something. This is kind of sick, though. They kind of cooked with this. Frankie, the undisputed champ of 1v1s. I think if you go back in the series and you look at all the times Frankie has fought somebody, I think Frankie in 1v1s has a 100% win rate. This is crazy. Oh yeah, since time skip for sure is a 100% win rate. He didn't lose on Fishman, he didn't lose on to Senior Pink, he didn't lose to any of the Wano fights. Yeah. I mean, technically, maybe we can count Kuma as a loss back during Sabaody, but I don't know. That wasn't a 1v1. That was like a how many Straw Hats were there back then? 7? So 8? That was like a 7v1. Who knows? Pink was my OG. Pink was good. I think him wiping his mouth with the bras was a bit crazy, but hey, he went through a lot. Oh yeah, wait, I think Blackbeard actually just steals her fruit here. They didn't have a guess in the world that he was like, actually, I want Boa's fruit. Yeah, Pink was not a good guy. He was still a gangster criminal, which is why his wife ended up hurt, but this, yeah, they thought Blackbeard would be way more proactive than he is. It's like Sakamoto days. Kind of, but like, doesn't he actually give up his criminal lifestyle in Sakamoto days? Like, Senior Pink was just like John Criminal the whole time, burning down like people's houses and shit. And his wife just found out and she's like, "You're like supposed to get groceries, what's wrong with you?" Oh wait, no. He 100% runs away here. There's no way they think he has this sauce. Yeah, Kaido, who was just fighting Lin Lin, is mad all of a sudden. I do like this scale here. Hell yeah, it's not an off-screen, so Blackbeard can't win. Dude, they didn't even know what Kaido's personality was like. I wouldn't even say this is him. Yeah, that he's like a staunch protector of his island. He's like, I don't care, this is my island or whatever. They don't even have Orochi in this game. Yeah, Kaido is just big, like, kind of like characterization. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's the only time we see Broly. That's a bad look for Katakuri. Lost so much aura right there, running away like that. Katakuri can't have shit. Yeah, he already stopped. Like, his Mochi did something to Kaido. And with even a weakened Big Mom, they could 100% fight Kaido. There's no way that's the end. That's just part 1 of the mission, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know if we watch any more of these cutscenes. No, they're too ridiculous. I think we gotta watch a couple. But yeah, Kaido's whole thing was just like, I did like his horror of what happened to Odin happening again to Luffy. I wish he was more upset about it both times to make it more apparent that was like something that really affected him. Because he, like, I get not taking the pause for the attack or whatever. I think it's interesting that he dislikes winning that way, but he won't throw away the win. I just think like a bigger pause, especially for Luffy, would have been something. Because the second Luffy's done, he's like, he kills John CP9 or whatever, and then he just goes back to and he's like, this is whack, guys. I'm so sick of this shit. Also, his backstory was just kind of lame. I like his motivations, kind of, or not motivations, but his end goal of just being like, yeah, I can't be Nika, so I guess I will just wait here and I will force any would-be Nika to have to go through me. And his main goal at the end of it all, just forcing a big war where the rich couldn't avoid it, is interesting. But like, he was just kind of King. I wish King was more important because he was Lunarian. He was a good fight for Zoro, and I don't know how they could have made him appear more, but I wish he did. King should have absolutely had more to do. Also, I think they spent a bit too much time on Who's Who. I wish Jinbei wrapped him sooner. He was just kind of a nothing character. Ooh, 2 for 1, hell yeah. Yeah, Egghead. Egghead as an arc felt so... Oh, if you're spelling anything wrong, I cannot notice it right now. Focusing on this and the chat is... I'm barely... It's, what's that thing where you read, like, the first couple letters and the ending and just kind of guess what it is? That's just what I'm doing right now. But yeah, Egghead as an arc was just so fast and so action-paced. It was amazing. I think Wano was good. I think Egghead was just... I think Egghead was so much better. The lore they were able to get out, the fights they were able to have so quickly, it was so good. And the ending of Wano felt real rushed. But I do like that Uta was made kind of canon in that silhouette at the end of Wano, so I gotta give him that. Also, personal opinion, we need more Ace flashbacks. I don't care how you explain it. Ace should end up in Elbaf, I don't know. Ace gotta be somewhere. I need more Ace. Or, I guess you could make it Sabo, but I would prefer if it was Ace. I do want to see... Oh, yeah. Sabo's good. I don't dislike Sabo. I think Sabo's a good character. I need to see more of him. His time in Dressrosa was a bit short. So far, I liked his Reverie stuff. I need more. I want to see him and Dragon, like cutting this apart. You haven't seen that yet. I want to see him and Dragon do more. Caught myself. That was manga. I caught it. Oh yeah, but I forget which movie it was. It might have been Red, it might have been Gold. But one of the movies, the idea for it was that it was gonna follow Ace, it was gonna follow the Ace novels. And the idea that I could have had a movie length of just Ace and his crew, I mourn that every day. I could have had an animated Isuka, and I don't have that, and it crushes me. And oh, in the notes when Oda, I don't know if it was for the movie or when he was making Asuka the character, he wrote the kanji for like lover question mark. So there were plans. There were plans for Ace, damn it. They took it from him. Oh, and then when how do you pronounce the guy that made that chemical show with the green haired guy? I don't know what it's called. My Alchemist. Stone Alchemist. I'm blanking here. What are they called? I can't. Oh, man, that's upsetting me. Dr. Stone. There we go. Alchemist is not a fault. Yeah, the guy that made Dr. Stone, like Boichi. When he did the Ace manga, which was based off the Ace novels, he did a bit of Ace Novel 1, which is when he formed the Spade Pirates, and his journey until Saoburi. And then part 2 was him joining the Whitebeard Pirates. What Boichi did is he cut pretty much all of the part 1 stuff, so you don't meet Asuka, and you barely meet any of the crew. The only person you really meet is Masked Deuce. And then it jumps right into book 2 with the Whitebeard Pirates, which kind of sucks because Asuka right now is literally only canon in a novelization book, which could be made uncanon any second. She's not appeared in the anime. She does have a trading card in the trading card game, which makes me hopeful. But she could have appeared in that manga. But I'm also kind of glad she didn't, because dear God, can Boichi not draw women? Like he drew Enies Lobby, the Nami versus the soap woman, who is that, like Clawlifa? He drew that. Oh, they don't look good. They Oda has like bad like women proportions. His is so much worse somehow. They look so nasty. So I'm kind of glad Asuka was spared from that. But also, she is in a singular trading card. So you win some, you lose. At least Deuce got in the manga for Boichi, and one scene in the anime that he was not in the regular manga. So good for him. God, I hate how big Momonosuke's head is. I dislike that. You found it? Oh, yeah, read it. Read it, Fizz. Feel the heartbreak. Dragon mode, hell yeah. Do they even know what... When do you find out what fruit Momo ate? Because they, honestly... They might just have him go Pink Dragon if they just don't know what he looks like as an adult. Because the assumption that he goes Dragon is, I feel like, pretty good. Yeah, with Sabo there. Sabo, who famously, and Carrot, famously people who have fought Kaido. God, that model looks so nice. They killed it with the models in this game. If the One Piece Odyssey, I think, is the best looking One Piece game we might ever get, especially if it keeps the 3D look. So if Pirate Warriors 4 just looks or Pirate Warriors 5 looks anything like that, it'll be amazing. I just hope more characters The whole story. Don't start me at Alabasta. I want to fight stupid Captain Kuro. Let me fight Arlong. What are they doing? Yeah, Kara, you're not even Sulong. Why are you here? Give me Beppo. I want Beppo as a playable character. Just give me random side characters. Let me play Django. Like One Piece? Oh. One Piece is a show with such an exorbitant amount of characters. And most of them do a bunch of different stuff. I feel like this is the kind of game you would like want to have a large roster for. Like they included like 2 different versions of Shanks, one in the base game and then one for when Film Red came out. And then they also included Roger. And it's like they kind of play the same because like you just have to make up what Shanks does a lot of the time. And you just kind of have to make up a couple of Roger's moves, and it's like, well, they're on the ship, so let's make them similar. But like, if we're making stuff up for like Shanks, let's make stuff up for Yasop. Let's make stuff up for Ben Beckman. I don't see why not. You're telling me we can't lie about what Bogard is able to do? Get Bogard in here. Rip the bandage off early. Also, well, you were definitely spoiled because Kiwi has not stopped talking about this. So they could include a certain Shanks lookalike and just give him all of Shanks moves. Actually, his skill set is very different. I don't think they can do that. Well, yeah. Well, who else? What other random characters could they include? Yeah, like Shiki the Golden Lion, technically canon, but not in any of the games. Give me San Juan Wolf. I want to play that giant. I only know that he was a copy. Yeah, they're twins. They just look alike. Oh. What other? I think Sengoku is playable. What other? Are there any other like marine characters? Axan Morgan, I guess. He's never playable. Let him be playable. Let me play as Calgara and Nolan. Those guys fucking rock. Let me play as Enel. He's not in this game. This game is a Skypiea skipper. These 3? Those are our heavy hitters? Yeah, the arcs they skip are so crazy. Skypiea is very important. It's like, also, let me play as old Rayleigh. They added Prime Rayleigh in the Roger DLC, but let me play old Rayleigh. But yeah, like 4Kids. 4Kids didn't want to like show Laboon off, so they made him a giant iceberg and blew it up, and they just went past it. Which, if they had gone any farther in the story than they did, would have been a very difficult thing to talk about, like to retcon back in. Like, they skipped Crocus and Laboon, and if they had ever gotten to Brook, his motivation now cannot be Laboon-oriented. And you just, like, can't show the Rumbar Pirates flashbacks, because they just have, like, this little whale falling behind them. You're like, oh, what's that guy about, actually? Oh, yeah. Why are those 2 together? Honestly, they might not even have included Brook. I don't know if they would have wanted a skeleton. They might have made him a. They would have tried to make him a human. That might have been far too much work. I think they had to stop there, cause I don't. Oh yeah, Sabo was also here this whole time. Doing what? I don't know. 4Kids One Piece was so interesting. Oh yeah. That whole arc would have been so difficult for them with their censorship to get around. She does have her Sulong? Oh wait, yeah, she does get it in the Whole Cake. I don't know if that's playable. She does nothing like this in the show. She fights Parasparrow. They were very generous with Carrot. Oh, Kid does something? Unrealistic. Captain Kid can do no such thing. Getting frozen as a dragon is so embarrassing. Brother. I love the fraud piece. They gave him the name Useless Captain Mid, and I love it. Useless Captain Mid is my favorite agenda piece name out of, like, Rat Hair Shanks was good, but Useless Captain Mid. Oh, it was... Oh, there we go. Ace could have done that. Oh, wait! Having Kinemon cut the fire is actually sick. It's so crazy. They didn't know anything about what Wano would end up as. I love it so much. It's so funny. Tashigi would not be cheering. Smoker would not be cheering. Yeah, Smoker is helping, but he's not smiling and cheering, bro. It's kind of crazy he didn't even punch him. He just kind of spun his hands on his snout a whole lot. Oh yeah, they lost they lost the animation budget now. That's funny. They go to slideshows. And we're at the credits. Look at that. That's so funny. Oh, hey. That took 30. Ooh. 30 minutes is crazy. It did not feel like that. Nice. Look at all those coins for characters I don't play. Oh yeah, here's all the playable arcs in this game. There's Fake Wano, Whole Cake, Dressrosa. Whole Cake. Yeah, Entry to the New World. Okay, wait here. So it's all of Alabasta. This whole thing is just Alabasta. This is Water 7, Enies Lobby, and then post Enies Lobby. This is the Summit Wars. This is early Saobody. And then all of Marineford. This is Sabaody and Dressrosa. And then it's Whole Cake and Wano. They didn't even include my goat, Foxy Pirate. Foxy is not here, which is a shame. Oh yeah, but these are like the random missions you do. Let's do an easier one on. I don't trust. Yeah, here. This is Nami and Toshigi against evil pirates. So this could be any map. I assume evil pirate is Bellamy, but it could literally be just anyone. It could be the tall guy from Whole Cake or Dressrosa. What is his name? Is he playable? Oh yeah, Bellamy, playable character. Buggy, playable character. No costumes. He only looks like this. Crocodile has no costumes. Dofi has no costumes. Jinbei has a costume, but it's the weed costume. I don't remember him wearing this. I don't think he ever wore the weed costume, but I don't like it. So I just leave him in the normal. Where is Ivan? Yeah, Ivankov. Wait, we can see full Ivankov in the gallery. I'm not playing Ivankov. Crew guide. Oh yeah, Jozu. Don't think he's playable, but he is an enemy type. So you'll often find some enemies look like Jozu. Oh yeah, Diamante. Not playable, but he is an enemy. Mr. 2, not playable, is an enemy, I think. Mr. 3 is... maybe only shows up in cutscenes. I don't remember ever fighting Mr. 3. Mr. 1 is an enemy, not playable. Sengoku Small isn't playable. Gold Sengoku is playable. Kobe wasn't playable until the recent DLC. Most of the bad guys I just don't think are playable. Like, I do not think you can play Kaku. Here's Ivankov. What do you think? Look at Ivankov. These are the expressions they can make mid-fight. Oh, I did not know they air humped like this. I want to sit here. I don't want to sit here anymore. Oh yeah, Smoothie was DLC. Cracker was DLC. Judge is DLC. Drake's DLC. I don't think Killer is. I don't even know if he's playable. Rogue is not playable. Okiku's DLC. Kinemon is DLC. Odin's DLC. And that was older stuff. This is newer stuff. So Luffy Onigashima this is where he goes year 5. Hybrid Kaido, and then Yamato. Then there was the Film Red DLC where they released Uta, Kobe, who is now playable, and an even stronger Shanks. And then the last DLC, the Prime DLC with Roger, Garp, and Rayleigh. I think Kaido Hybrid is one of the best characters in game, and I think so is Gear 5 Luffy. But I still play Ace because I like him. Oh, yeah, he does look mad. He looks mad in his normal costume too. I genuinely just don't think Kobe has ever looked this upset ever. Like, even when he was on Alvida's ship, he wasn't mean mugging like this. But yeah, you will not see any of these characters if you play the base game. The only way you see those guys... yeah, you can jump the Sunny. The only way you'll ever see them is the special log. So these 3 little mission types are the only time you'll ever see like Hybrid Kaido or like Smoothie in a fight. Which kind of sucks because the treasure log is the bulk of the gameplay. Where was that one we were gonna do with Bellamy? Oh, that was in Grandline. But yeah, they have some fun characters. They got Whitebeard, they got Marco, Katakuri, they got Blackbeard, Cavendish. I did not know he was playable. That's crazy. Oh wait, yeah, look at that. A toothpick changes everything. Can you see the difference? He grew a goatee out. The goatee is actually the only difference. Meanwhile, poor Robin can't even wear her pre-time skip clothes. That outfit is the only outfit she has in this game. Frankie can't go pre-time skip. He's stuck like that. Brooke is only stuck in his pre-time skip. Chopper is only stuck pre-time skip. The character with the most costumes in the game is Luffy. I think second is Zoro. Zoro has his normal, Sabaody, which, oh yeah, changes the swords. He has Shisui now. New World, and then Zorojuro was DLC. Sanji has Mr. Prince, which is kind of crazy they gave him. New World, Groom, and then Sopa Mask was DLC. Luffy, bar none, has the most. He has regular, and he's... the Water 7 pose is funny. Why are they making him hold Frankie's underwear like that? And smiling like a sociopath. Sabaody, Marineford, and then New Worlds, Dressrosa, Lucy, Whole Cake, and then Luffy Taro was DLC. Nami got Onami as DLC, but she's also mostly stuck in post-time skip. Ace's two outfits, whew, get ready for this. Alabasta, where he has his knife and his compass, I forgot the name of it, and his bracelet and his hat. In this, he doesn't have the knife or the bracelets or the hat. And those are Ace's two outfits. Yes, he's worn more in the show. He's worn a lot more. These are the two you get. Sabo is in also a pretty rough state. Where is he? He gets normal and he gets Lucy. I mean, Lucy's a better costume than... Imagine they give us just no hat Sabo. Kuzan gets two. If we're getting Ivankov, why don't we get the scissor guy? Where's the scissor guy, huh? Wait, you can't even play as Buddha Sengoku? That's crazy. I thought he was playable. Okay, so Sengoku is a common enemy. So is Kuma. You can't even play Kuma. Wow. That sucks. Drake is a DLC character, but I can't play Bartholomew Kuma? And this is the only time Garp has been playable in this game. In the year of our Lord, 2024, Garp is playable. Alright. Let's play some Uta. She's nowhere near as fast as Ace. At all. It's... I wish she was faster, but... I have a lot of these. How do I have so much? Yeah, they didn't even give him an old skin, or Rayleigh. Which they should have, because they gave Kobe an old skin, or a young skin, I mean. Whatever. Also, they have extra DLCs to include more songs in this song selection, but they have very bad reviews. Like, you could play like old openings, but apparently they didn't loop the songs. So you could play We Are, but if a mission took 12 minutes, that's 11 minutes of no music. Hell yeah, we're getting buggy. It's like, I could turn Spotify on and just play like Bing Sake or something. I don't need to pay $5 for it, guys. Also, yeah, every time Uta is in the game, you get that animation of her on your screen to imply that she has sung her song and you are asleep, which I do like. She's the only character where anything like that happens. yeah, look at how slow her basic attacks are. Like, it's a nice animation, but this game is time-based. They will yell at me if I take too long. But her moves are just, they're really nicely animated, so I can't hate that much. Diamante's this away. Also, the thing about Uda's animations being slow is she can get knocked out of attacks so easy. Like that hammer spin attack has such a long start animation. If any giant character swings a weapon, you just are instantly knocked out of it and just lose the ability. Yeah, look, Sengoku is right here. Sengoku was right there, but not playable. Have you seen any of the One Piece movies, Biz? Before I lose it, I guess I'll just use it. Oh, wait, I am blocking how many enemies I've taken out. Huh. Is there a way I can change that? Or can I move it in the U? Is there a UI? No, damn. If I move it to the left, you can't see my health bar, which I think is a bit more important. Oh yeah, I think Bellamy only has his post time skip design because you don't see him in Jaya. Wait, where's the leader? Here he is. Damn, I'm trying to beat up Hawkins, but Katakuri just keeps taking these punches. Katakuri died first, annoying. Weak, tall man. Yeah, like they're nice, but she's just like she has to do like a song and dance every time. This mode's a bit faster, but it's also like your only ult transformation, so... Oh, I beat Hawkins first? That's better, okay. Oh, I forget you can hold it with certain characters. Damn. Her movement's great. Ace cannot do that. I need to check that on more characters. I've been spamming B since I played Ace. I want to get Mr. 3 first. That's so crazy. How many more characters have that? Dude, I love Uta's kit. I think she got a bunch of sick stuff. I think she's overall pretty strong. But I don't think she's Ace tier. I think she's a weaker character than Ace. There we go. Dude, I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I hold B on Ace and it actually does dash him for longer. Nice. All right, we'll do the Yamato travel mission now, because that one has a fun little route to do to get all this stuff, and I kind of remember how to do it all. Of course, we're playing Ace. I have to change this now. What did I get rid of? Oh wait, I think it's just heat up and then worked up. I think that's everything. Okay, I can listen to that. No. Okay, he just has a dash. He has a short range dash. Okay, hit theirs. Embarrassing. I didn't get Kai and Kai back up. But yeah, Ace as a character is just so fast because he's a speed type. I gotta go over here. And then since I went in that little corner, a guy is gonna spawn here I gotta take out. Okay, I gotta wait for a bunch of text to finish now. Then if I go here, I get more enemies to spawn. I keep farming these guys for a higher combo. There we go. Got rid of those guys. hit him with some Konkaki. Because I defeated that first spawned guy. Uto with a passionate soul appears. Oh, that ruined my combo. I got distracted. There we go. Area commander. Wait for these guys so Kiku can show up. There we go. And that is all in part 1 of this mission. Now we got go here. Take that guy out. Grab the treasure. Gotta wait for dialogue now. Now I gotta farm these guys till Hawkins spawns. There we go. There we are. Nailed him. Okay. Reinforcements. Him out. Oh, I lost the combo. Okay. There we go. I can look at the watchtowers now. No one in that one. This watchtower. There we go. I take him out. I gotta wait around a bit because Drake's gonna spawn. There we go. He's down for the count. Get my speed boost back up. I gotta go over here now to see Kinemon. This Wano does look a lot more like the manga and anime. Yeah, Kinemon's here. When he starts moving, I go over here. There we go. Where's the rest of the guys? Are they there? Actually feels like Japan. Yeah, I'm sure, I don't know where the manga was, but I can assume it was at least to the point where Luffy's imprisoned and they see Kid there. Because including Kid on your own volition seems kind of weird, so I assume they knew he was here because of that. Okay, I got those guys. Alabasta's a pretty good map, but they have a bunch of sections that have like weird elevation that you don't need. Like you can technically go to like the clock tower where the bomb is, but the game never makes you go there ever, and it's just a distracting part of the map. Oh shit, I took out the guys too fast. I biffed that. Damn it, I didn't know that guy was there. can't perfect this, which sucks. I should have left the far away commander. Okay, well I'll just wrap this up quick and I'll do it again. Wait, the Kinemon mission is still a thing though? Well no, I don't have the side quest, so I guess this is just... Wait here. 1, 2, 3, and then... That's actually what would happen if Kaido was in Wano in that flashback with Ace. Oh, there was a TikTok I saw. 2 TikToks defending Ace's strength from a One Piece TikToker. I like his takes. It was so vindicating hearing somebody glaze Ace and his strength that wasn't me for like 4 minutes or something. It was I loved it. Why am I still behind this? Yes, it was the whole video. He was like, yeah, guys, Ace is really strong. Like, yeah, he got one shot, but like some of the strongest characters in the show can get one shot, especially like, because Ace wasn't even attacking, he was just defending Luffy there. Like if that was Kuzan, like no ice punches going through Ace. And also, I know I shouldn't get so annoyed about bad Ace takes, but I do. Because Ace is my character, and people don't deserve to have him because they're wrong. People are like, oh, Ace died to the biggest Yo Mama joke ever. No, Ace got his hand burnt a little from the biggest Yo Mama joke ever. And then him and Luffy continued running away again. But Luffy fell down because Luffy sacrificed fucking like 20 years of his life and was tired. And people are like, oh, well if Ace hadn't stopped to run away, they would have been closer to the Whitebeard pirates. They were close to background fodder. Every pirate near them at that time had a brown shirt on and dirt on their face. Like they weren't near Marco. Like Marco and Jinbei only get there to save Luffy from the double take after Ace has an entire speech on his deathbed. Like it took a minute to get there. Like it wasn't like Whitebeard himself was a stone's throw away and the only thing stopping Ace and Luffy from getting there was Ace not reacting to a Yo Mama joke. One Piece special that, oh dude, oh. The fan letter is so amazing. I love fan letters so much, dude. It's animated so beautifully. The characters, who also, they never get names, because they're just side characters. They're just like Nami fan. Ugh, that's embarrassing. Okay, that took 76 damage. Not my best run. I want more stuff like that in One Piece. I want more stuff that's not just about the Straw Hats, but it's just like in the world. I gotta lock in. I had to pay attention. I should be paying attention to my map. It's funny because like in the stream, my VTuber's blocking it, but in real life, like my new mic stand is kind of blocking it, but my phone is 100% blocking that corner. And I kind of need that so you can see Kane move and stuff, so neither of us can see how many enemies I get. It's a big old guess. Yeah, I want more stuff about like One Piece side characters or One Piece islands that we don't know about. I wouldn't mind if I saw some more of like the Rumbar Pirates or something, or more of Nolan's adventures. The thing that's so amazing about the world of One Piece, and it baffles me that people try and compare any worlds to like the world of One Piece. You can't do it. Naruto, it's like, oh, they have the villages. You don't know anything about the village hidden in the sound. You don't, and you don't care, because Naruto's not from there. You know somewhat of like the Uchiha clan, but that was in the Hidden Leaf, and they're all dead. Like the world of One Piece is so big and vast. You can have a character like what, Krieg? Krieg shows up at the beginning of the series, and then he's gone for 1,000 chapters. In the time it took Krieg to reappear in One Piece, Naruto was over. Like the world is just that big and that like vast. Like you can get away with like showing a character again so far later, and someone will be happy. Like if you point at any random character in One Piece, I guarantee you there is one fan. Somebody likes that character. Like nobody knew who Bogard was before that guy on TikTok named Bogard Fan or Bogard Guy started talking about it because he loves Bogard so much. Like Bogard, who was a side marine who kind of showed up when Garp was training Kobe and Helmeppo, and Django. Django and Full Body are both popular marines now. That, like, they're just fun characters. The Forever Dark, thanks for the follow, man. I hope this isn't spoiling One Piece for you. We're kind of deep into this. Hello there. Yeah, we're just talking about famous or favorite One Piece side characters and how good the world building is in One Piece. Fully caught up? Hell yeah, brother. We have to keep some of the spoiler talks under wraps because Fizz is only anime caught up, so he hasn't seen a lot of Egghead, or he hasn't seen any of Hellbath. But yeah, like you can, like Code Geass, great show. Great show, Code Geass. You only care about, like, the main characters. Like, you pointed a side character in Code Geass, you're not... Wait, another update? Are they adding new characters? Also, hi, Oob. I am all Oob. You missed the most embarrassing end to this run last time. I've literally never done it before. So wait, Forever Dark, what's the update gonna be? I haven't heard anything about that. That's exciting. If I was in charge of this game, first thing I'd do, Ace of Spades DLC. You're getting Ace costumes, Mask Deuce is playable, Skull is playable, Mihail is playable, Isuka's playable. Oh, what's his cat's name? Oh, his cat's playable. His cat that dresses like him, Ace's pet cat, is playable. I'm embarrassed, I can't remember his name. I'm a fake fan. Kotetsu? Kotetsu? I think it's Kotetsu. Kotetsu's playable. In the world that I made. But yeah, One Piece, best world building bar none. You explore so many of the islands, and even islands you don't ever explore, you just find out so much about. Three new characters. Oh my god, the fans chose? I don't trust the fans. It's a new Zoro. Oh wait, ooh, fans might pick someone cool. Fans could have picked an L. I doubt it, but they could have. Yeah, third Shanks. Dude, honestly, wait, they could do time skip Buggy. We only have, like, Marine Brick Buggy. They could do that. I wouldn't mind that. Kinemon. And I'll leave this Pirate Commander so I don't mess it up. There were 30 to choose from. Is the vote over? Have they already finished the choosing? Or the selection, I guess? They add Helmeppo. Pirate Captain Kuro. I'm Oka. I'm getting a crowd. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is my game. It ended February 28th. Oh, that okay. Pretty recently. Damn, I can't believe I didn't know about this. Yeah, that's what. That's what my roommate said. But he does know there's a reason. Listen, Shanks has been a playable, I think, in every single one of these games, and he has only done something recently. We can make something up. Assuming people's One Piece moves, not that big a deal. They guessed for all of the Wano arc, and we're wrong. It's fine. Yeah, if I took out that Pirate Captain there, I would have wiped the run again. Kinemon's dangerous. Also, do you guys like the Straw Hat? I googled it. I was like, oh, has anyone ever made Luffy's hat for VTube Studios? And someone did, yeah, it was like $3. I was like, hell yeah, I love supporting artists, so I bought it. Oh, that's like, that would have been funny. Like in, like popularity polls, sometimes fan will just put like random characters. Like I know in one of the My Hero, like fan votes, Naruto got a single vote, and like Midoriya's shoes got a vote. It'd be so funny if they were like, oh yeah, Goku. It's like, yeah, we each put Vegeta on this one, guys. Do you want it? Okay. Now that Kinemon's retreated, I'm good to take out the last Pirate Captain. Sengoku, King Queen, Perona. Oh yeah, Perona's not playable. I would feel kind of robbed if it was Sengoku or Sentamaru, because they are in the game. You could just make them playable. Oh, it is telling they didn't add Magellan on there. I do not want to do Magellan. Is it how blatantly they skip random arcs? Because I think that's ridiculous. They added Magellan? Okay. Oh yeah. None of the Straw Hats, or most of them, don't get a lot of outfits. Nami, Brooke, Chopper, Frankie, Robin can't go in their pre-time skip outfits. Yeah, Frankie's a bit more difficult because his model changes so much pre and post time skip. But like, Brooke didn't get one. Veggie got a pre-time skip and post-time skip. And he just grew a goatee. His clothes are literally the same. Yeah, like that's what's kind of weird about the game is like Garp and like Sengoku have been in the game since base. Garp is only just now playable because of the DLC, and you don't even get an old Garp costume. You're just Prime Garp the whole time. Take that guy out. And then Okiku and Kinemon should be here. Roger's animations are so nice, and I love how his hockey looks. I've only played him like one time, but he's great. Fizz just watched me play Uta on a random, just like free mission map. And Uta's fun, her animations are nice, but she's so slow. I wish she was faster. I kind of wish we got Prime Whitebeard. I like that we got Prime Garp, but I wish we got Prime Whitebeard. Alright, we're Jack down now. I think that's all the side missions. Wait, his taunt buffs him? I need to taunt with more characters. I keep forgetting they can do that. All Ace does in his taunt is take his hat off. He does have an actual taunt in his Marineford arc. He squats down, like when he was on the roof against Blackbeard. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Who else would be fun to have playable in this game? Any of the movie characters would be fun. Like Shiki would be fun. Honestly, the fact that there isn't a Celestial Dragon in this game, kind of upsetting. I think there should be a side quest, or like a side mission, where a Celestial Dragon shows up, and you one-hit them, and if you do, a bunch of Marines spawn, and it makes the mission harder. I would love if that was a thing. Alright, if I did this right, which I did. Okay, Odin's gonna spawn on this bridge now. Yeah, the only fishman in this game is Jinbei. We don't even get Arlong. Oh, imagine Fisher Tiger? Alright, Odin. Get hockeyed. This is canon, by the way, guys. Ace would do this. Ace beats Odin. I don't like that you can't emote at the end of a game. Like, I should be able to put my hat back on. Look at that. Look at that run, Yamato. I wish we got to explore that area more, but I do love the skybox. Look at that. Wait, I just got the Buster Call. I don't even know what that's about. Is it because I beat so many enemies? They were like, oh, you're like a Buster Call, man. I could keep doing this mode, but these maps kind of boring. You can't even check to see the full list. Do we know, Dark, do we know who the winner was? Was it someone cool? We'll do Kobe's thing. We don't know? Okay. We're standing still. Yeah, we'll gear forward up. Oh, it's been forever since I've played here. special moves. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And 5. Technically not, because I've not played any of the bum characters for their tokens, but I have all the achievements and stuff. And the token thing is like 99% done. Like, I need to get like random Marines I don't play to higher friendship levels to get their tokens. And I also, I'm doing this stuff now so I can get more of the souls, so I can like... I find Kobe's a bit more boring though. I like the idea of Yamato's adventure. I wish once you beat it you could like check all the ones you've done before to make runs of it easier. The one mode I do really like is during Roger's adventure log. You get, it's the mission, the true freest person or something, and it's just like you just fight the mini bad guys. And I like that one, but I wish there was an official endless mode where I could just kill a bunch of the mini guys. God, every time I hear Kobe, I get a shiver. It's similar to a name I heard a lot growing up. I guess. You grew up in the Marine base. Diamante would have been cool, but I gotta be so honest, he's such a forgettable character, I don't know what he does. Like, I think him and Brooke have a mission where they sing together, but if I had to guess, I never would have said that man was a singer. Like, he was... Oh! Okay, I think I remember the paper thing. Oh wait, you know who I kind of wish was playable? Kairos. Either as the puppet or as himself. Yeah, Dragon and post-time skip Akainu, you play, and all you do is you send more minions into the area. You're looking at a desk like, use some more Marines in that area, guys. Oh, the Straw Hats are there? Ugh. If only there were more Marines. Or it's like, ooh, that island needs to be liberated. Saga, go do something. I'm looking forward to if they ever do a Pirate Warriors 5, because now, in Boichi's manga, Ace does an incredibly insane three-headed fire, like, Hydra move, and if they put that in the game, that's the biggest Ace blaze they can ever do, and I'll be the happiest man alive. Also, I would kind of love if, like, some of the side missions... Favorite Straw Hat is Luffy. But besides Luffy, I think I'd have to say Robin. I like all the Straw... Oh, wait, I can end this. I like all the Straw Hats pretty equally, except for Sanji. If Sanji... Yeah, he was great in Whole Cake. He's pretty good pre-time skip. But if you show me Fishman Island Sanji... You show me Thriller Bark Sanji. I gotta see Sanji sneak into that bathhouse. I'm not a Sanji fan. You show me Whole Cake, I like him. I like when he's chivalrous. The second his ass is pervy, I'm done. It gets so annoying. Live action Sanji was pretty good. Uh, it's so, yeah, no, I get that most Sanji fans don't like the pervy jokes. And I know he's a good character. I do enjoy his character when he's not doing that. And I can sometimes deal with a pervy joke. Like, is Brooks' "Can I see your panties" joke funny? No, not really. Because it's something like, his ass isn't doing it all the time though. But I think the biggest issue with Sanji is like Thriller Bark. We're shown whatever Invisible Cat guy's name is, I forget. Like, we see him licking Robin and assaulting Nami in the shower, and Sanji's like lighting up on fire. He's so mad. And it's like, oh, it's because Sanji cares about his female crew members, now they're being exploited. And then Sanji goes and says, I've wanted to have that fruit my whole life. So he could sneak on girls in the bathroom? We don't like Catman for doing this. Why is Sanji admitting this so publicly? And then he does it. And then Oda is like, you know what? You know what I'm bringing back? Invisible Sanji does want to go in the bathroom. And we see him break into the bathhouse in Wano with his Germa suit. It's such an insane decision to make. Oh, I see you. Let me get rid of you. Masterful operation. You better follow if you're gonna say that kind of stuff, buddy. I'll take a follow before you can say that. I will be bribed. I can be swayed. 1 second. There we go. There we go. I'm talking bad about Sanji, now the bots come in. Typical. I think each of the Straw Hats, okay, I think Zoro and Sanji have bad fans. I think, well, you're not going to find a bad Chopper fan. It's impossible. You're not going to really find a bad Brook fan. Frankie fans have all been great so far. If someone doesn't like Nami, that's a bad sign. If someone doesn't like Robin, that's a bad sign. I think not liking Luffy's a pretty bad sign. So, I don't, like, if you don't like the main character, like, you don't, Luffy does not have to be your favorite. But if you don't like him, it's been 1,000 episodes, buddy. Like, you gotta admit, he hit, like, not even a little bit? Like, you watched all of Impale Down to Marineford, and you weren't like, I like this guy? That says something about you, man. One thing that I have always loved about Luffy is he will actively sleep through the story of the arc. Hey, I think not like Nami is fine. Mattering how I don't think there is a viable reason to dislike Nami. I kind of get disliking Usopp. I will look at you if you dislike Usopp that strongly. Like, yeah, I wish he did more. Usopp is still a good character. I feel like, oh wait, who didn't I beat up? Oh, Luffy. Like, if you dislike Nami, like, it better, like, you have to have such a specific reason for me to not think you're, like, kind of weird for it. Like, people, like, I know some people, Sniper King's great. I was rewatching some of Enies Lobby, and I honestly might rewatch a bunch of One Piece, because I need it in my veins. But Enies Lobby Usopp was locked in such a specific way that he's never been locked in like. Like, he was shooting and he saved Robin from Spandan from so far away. Like, it's such a crazy feat, and Usopp has never had such a long shot besides Dressrosa. I pray Elbaf gives us an Usopp closer to Enies Lobby. I pray he gets there. Because I think Usopp achieving his goal first in the crew from a greedy and mean chicken dude. Okay. I don't... The greedy thing I kind of get. Like, disliking any of the Straw Hats because of their like funny character flaws, I kind of get. Like, if you're like, I hate how lost Zoro gets, like it's so annoying. It's like, yeah, I kind of get it. But like, this is like, especially for Nami, when getting a million berries has been one of her main goals when she was like 7. And then like just the mean woman and the in shonen anyway, it's such a big trope. Like, I don't know why people get so mad over it. It's like Sakura hits Naruto and it's like, why doesn't Naruto hit back? And it's like, it's a joke. Like, I don't want to see Naruto punch Sakura. Like, that's not what I want for my television. He also says One Piece isn't deep. I kind of understand saying One Piece isn't deep, because if you look at it, it's like, oh, the bad guys are the rich, and like the bad guys are rich, like, oh yeah, rich bad. Like, I feel like you're taking it in such a specific way that you don't want to interact with the work, really. You're just, because that's saying it's not deep is mostly dismissive. Oh, okay, yeah. So wait, he reads Berserk, but he doesn't like Nami because she's kind of greedy and mean to Luffy sometimes? That's crazy. Is this the same person? That's funny. That's a funny character. Has he seen Film Red? Was he mad at the Sings? I feel like that's a thing he I don't know this guy, but that seems like a funny thing. No, okay. I was gonna say. He stopped at Fishman? What? I do not get stopping at Fishman. After the high of Marineford, it kept me going till Punk Hazard. I get taking a break with Punk Hazard. I think Punk Hazard is rough. I think Oda kind of flubbed Punk Hazard. But like, Fishman? At Fishman, we see the, oh, Punk Hazard, yeah, Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard did a couple things right. It also just did like random weird things. Like, why did Law just like randomly switch everyone's bodies? Why did he do that? Was he bored? It did set up the Rocky Port incident, which was cool. I did kind of like the axolotl poison guy. I didn't like Zoro versus Monet. I think having Zoro specifically body swap was kind of fun. I think Zoro going easy and not killing Monet because she's a woman is such a weird point to make. When that undermines everything about Kuina, that he was sexist. And also she was hot. That was upsetting. She was hot and a full-grown woman, which you can't say for some of the women in that show. Alabasta. Oh, special with you. Great. Hawkins. Also, I think including Smoker and Tashigi in that arc, just to show them get like washed again, It's like, brother, yeah, we saw them get washed in like every fight 3 times skip too, really. Like, I don't like. Tashigi has never put the work in. I don't think showing her still being as weak as she was is setting any ideas up. Like, you're not. Like, Oda, I don't know what you're cooking with her. I can kind of understand Smoker losing to Doflamingo. I kind of get that. I think take away Law's fight with Full Body Hockey Man. I think you should give that to Smoker. I think seeing Smoker take down someone who is set up as a villain would have been way more interesting than just having Law do it. And Law gets his own arc against Doflamingo like right after. We don't need to see him get revenge on the hockey guy or whatever. I gotta use special moves. Oops, there we go. Yeah, especially if it is a hockey man and Smoker can't just use his Sea Stone Jibe or whatever. Oh, so like it starts out with like the side characters going through a bunch of like dangerous situations until like the main character shows up. Like we follow like Chopper and Usopp for the whole thing, and then like near the end is when Luffy shows up. Or like a Vegeta fights. Yeah, Vegeta put work in. I forget. Vegeta was putting work in that arc. I want to see Robin doing more. Robin has that new form now. I need to see her fighting more people. That arc also gave us Water Vegeta, so you know it's peak. I feel like, kind of in a way, no, Fizz hasn't watched all of Egghead. I don't know how much I can say. I don't know where the chapter's on that. I don't want it to be Sanji. Or wait, like, do you mean, not like Whole Cake, but like, yeah, Sanji would go off and do something, and then like, now, like, half the arc is possible now, like in his lobby in Water 7. Like, he followed Robin to the Sea Train. Sanji should do stuff like that again. I also want more fun Usopp fights. Because now Usopp doesn't really fight at all. But like, back in like, you go to Arlong, Usopp is in a fight for sure. And like, he's trying his best to get it done, and that's like still an Usopp fight. Like, now that we're deeper into the New World, the Straw Hats have just fought us. Like, Nami has not been in any main fights really, except Ulti. She was kind of in the fight with Ulti, but that wasn't really a fight. It was kind of just Nami getting beat up on. But like, and yeah, Usopp was like slow. In the movies, I think in the movies they managed Usopp pretty well. Like, Film Red, he locked in. He helped Robin in the archive room when they were learning about Top Musica. He locked in with Yasopp. Stampede, he was great. Stampede Usopp was a great Usopp. I think the movies are always really good at including all of the crew, if not most of the crew. Like, in the end, you know, like, Luffy's gonna fight main guy and win. But like, kind of like the second My Hero movie, like in the second My Hero movie, like, most of the students had like somebody to fight, so it was interesting seeing what they do. Like, the movies handle them way better. because it's like, oh, you have like an hour and a half, get in, get out. We'll just make up like this bad guy and his 4 random sidekicks, and the Straw Hats fight like the 4 random sidekicks, and then Luffy fights Mega Guy. Oh, the spooky one's good. Baron's Island, Baron Ishikimoto's Island or whatever. The animation on that's really nice. Stupid Movia. Ace can do that, canonically. You saw it here. Ace uses Crocodile, Ace wins. I also genuinely believe that. I think in a 1v1, Ace wins against more characters than you think he would. Because of Sanji. Yeah. I do like that Zoro has never said Sanji's name. I find that very funny. Definitely kiss. I like Zosan as a ship. I like a bunch of One Piece ships. Frobin's such a good ship. Poor Brook has nobody. Nobody ships Brook with anybody. When I was earlier into One Piece, I also liked Zoro Robin, but that was mostly because they were both like Chopper's parents, and I thought that was a fun dynamic. Zoro Tashigi, I don't like it in the show, but I like the idea of it outside the show, in fan work and stuff. Ace Yamato's good. I'm a Ace Asuka fan all the way. Ace Deuce is a good ship. I need Zoro to be good so bad. I'm getting or Ace. I need Ace. Ace has 2 hands. In fact, Ace has multiple hands. I think Ace should get with Deuce, Asuka, and Yamato. I think they can all handle it. I never liked Ace Marco because of the age difference. Like, Marco's like near damn 50. Like, Ace is fresh 20. Like, that's I don't know about that. Ace should flop Sanji. Is it because of the filler scene in the boat where he offers to cook for the crew? Is that why? Is that it? Ooh. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Marco's a chill guy, but like, also again, 50 years old. He should not be around any of these characters. Marco is old. Oh, there we go. Yeah. But like, yeah, Marco is older than like a bunch of like random characters. Like, Marco is older than St. Charlos. Like, St. Charlos is like, I don't know the exact age, but he's like 23 or something. Like, St. Charlos is a young asshole. Also, with the inclusion of Film Red, there have been 4 or 5 times in which we've seen a Celestial Dragon get hit. The first was Luffy, and then in Fishman, I don't think we saw that guy get hit, but it might count. And then in Reverie, he was hit by the cool Celestial Dragon who was saved from Fishman Island. And then Film Red, Uta, I think, Celestial Dragon. And they are surprisingly I mean, you haven't seen Film Red, Fizz, but Uta is kind of putting a lot more people in danger than just the Celestial Dragon. So they had some bigger fish to fry with that one. Oh, you have seen it? Oh, they said you weren't interested in the movies. My bad. That's on me. Yeah, I can understand if Luffy like gets with Boa, and I've seen some cute Nami Luffy art, but like Luffy is a character that does not understand. Like he's 19 now. Like maybe after he finds the One Piece, he's like, oh wait a second, women are kind of cool. You could add 5 large creative shots. And the Grand Fleet. Oh, okay. I don't know if Yamato's officially in, but Yamato 100% needs to be a Straw Hat because Odin was, and that he needs to do that. 5 characters to the Straw Hats, 1 to the 1 to the Straw Hats, and 4 to the Grand Fleet. Okay, well if I have to, so Yamato, because he might not join the crew, but I want Yamato to. I think Bon Clay 100% should join the Grand Fleet. I think Bon Clay takes over by the end of the series the Ivankov's pirates. What are they called? The Kama pirates. I think Bon Clay takes those over. I think he joins the Grand Fleet. I think Marco. I forgot about Whitebeard's ugly ass son. I think Marco would gather up whatever Whitebeard pirates are maybe still alive, because we don't know if Blackbeard took them all out with that fight, but we know they lost that fight. I think Marco grabs them and they're in the Grand Fleet. I think it'd be cool if we got Enel in the Grand Fleet. I think it'd be kind of fun if like Enel comes down from the moon and he's like, Luffy, you're strong. He's like, I've got my moon up there. I'll join your Grand Fleet. I think that'd be fun. So I've got Yamato, I've got Bon Clay, I've got Marco, and I've got Enel. So 1 more. Who else would I head to the Grand Fleet? Enel would, but in this it's kind of like I'm kind of pretending Enel. Yeah, Enel comes down, Luffy beats him up again, and then Enel is like, maybe I'll join. That would also mean Enel has a pirate crew, which I think would be fun if Enel had to make a pirate crew. I'm tempted to say for a Grand Fleet, I don't think Shanks would ever work under Luffy, so I don't think he would join a Grand Fleet. The Kid Pirates are gone, pretty much. I don't think Useless Captain Mid's coming back. So I don't think him. I don't know about Law. He's already been allied. I don't think he's gonna join the Grand Fleet. I don't think Law likes Luffy that much. Saba's with the Revolutionaries. I don't think he'd be a pirate. Honestly, Buggy. I think Luffy. I think it'd be so sick. Like Straw Hats fight Cross Guild. And I think Buggy finally understands that, like, oh, because he was so mad Shanks didn't have the ambition to get to like be Pirate King. I think Buggy might be swayed by Luffy, and Buggy might Grand Fleet under Luffy. I think that'd be sick. And then he falls upwards because now he's in the Grand Fleet with the new Pirate King, and he was on the old Pirate King's crew. I think that'd be so sick. That's why he's part of the Grand Fleet. He doesn't, like, he's not directly a Straw Hat. He can still do his own thing. But I think that'd be fun. I also think a fun little, like, theory I have is Buggy falls upwards, like, so far that I want him to get to Laugh Tale first. I want him to get there first, and he's like so hyped. He's like, I'm gonna be the Pirate King, and like he just has to wait. Like he can't do it. Like he can't. Whatever's on the island like is like waiting for Luffy. So he gets there first, but he just can't be the Pirate King. So he like sits there pouting, and then Luffy shows up, and Luffy's kind of mad. He's like, "Oh, you got it." And then it starts happening, and like, Luffy becomes the Pirate King. I think that'd be fun. The Buggy God. I don't see a world in which the Pirate God. I don't see a world in which Oda drops the bit. Like I do not see a world in which, like at the end of the show, like Buggy like is found out to be a fraud. I do not see that happening in a million years. Like I could not imagine that ever happening. So Buggy has to fall up in like one last time in one specific way. I hope. Oda seems to love that pervy bit. Alright, one second. I'm gonna get a water real quick. I've been talking a lot. So let me just Alright, hello. Hi, so hi chat. I'm Kane. I got my water. We'll do some more of the Kobe stuff. And then maybe before stream ends, I try and do the true Pirate King Warrior again. Because I beat it with Ace, but I only got an A because I was too slow. We'll go faster. Let's get Flame Fence. Let's get Dying Kaiente back. True Pyrokin, you got it, dude. Yeah, there's like, it's crazy. In the game, there's like 4 missions called that in 4 different times. You got characters being like, you, my friend, are the pirate. They don't just say Pirate King, they add warrior because of Pirate Warriors. So you're like the Pirate Warrior King or the Pirate King Warrior, and it's very funny to me. Oh, this is 1,000,000% canon. Sanji gets soloed, brother. One of my favorite things about this game is the very first mission. You fight Tashigi at the end with Smoker. And you have 3 playable characters. It's Zoro, Sanji, or Luffy. And if you play Sanji, you just cannot beat the level because you can't attack Tashigi. And she's an important boss you have to beat. A road to be. Also, I wish One Piece got me thinking about this a lot. I wish there were more games where you could get like a bounty system and you'd have like NPCs come after you and stuff. Cause like technically in Skyrim you can do it, but that's the Skyrim one is just kind of annoying. Like I don't know how they would have to do it for me to like it. There's a very specific version of this bounty system in my head. I don't know if I can verbalize it well. I like Skyrim. I want to compare it. Like I was saying to Fizz earlier, I need a One Piece Xenoverse. I need a game where I can make my own little Straw Hat, and I'm on the Straw Hat crew, and maybe I'm Hockey Man. Maybe I'm a Devil Fruit Man. Sea of Pirates? Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves? Yeah, that. Black Flag is fun. I like playing Black Flag. I'm here for you. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. A road. Oh wait, ooh, how's the new microphone sound? I was fiddling with a bunch of the settings. And to me, my voice sounded like different than I normally hear it, but I don't think it sounded... Fizz is on anime. He's still on Egghead, or they're on Egghead. I think Oob isn't caught up either, because Oob said they were waiting to meet Yamato. But I think Oob knows a bit more. Is it a fun weird fact, or is it like a Sabo Japanese voice actor fun fact? Because I'm down to hear it. Because I know Whitebeard has 2 dub voice actors, because I think his first one passed away previously. But okay. Welcome back, dude. What about FNAF? What about FNAF? Or was laughing? Something. Well, Freddy Fazbear and the Guffaw are kind of different. Oh. Something in Giwi's stream. Is Giwi live? Ross the purple guy or something. Why could Ross be an purple guy? I didn't even know that, damn. Ooh, after this, maybe I'll just do that fun mode I was talking about. That'll raid into views, so I don't lose my stream. Watch the Queen of the Purple got bit when Mark did. I don't know if I watch Mark's. I think they make it over its cancer. Oh, you heard Fizz say never, never, never? Hell yeah. I know, wait, his Japanese voice actor died as well? I think his dub voice actor died too. Wait, what does his dub voice actor die of? I gotta find this out now. Whitebeard, dub, voice actor. Or did I get the wrong Whitebeard? Esophageal cancer, okay, did I just get the wrong one? No, yeah, I got the wrong one, whoopsies. I mean, he has had 2 voice actors, but one was Japanese, one was English, so not exactly the same thing. Yeah, so I kind of knew that. Oh yeah, Frankie's voice actor. Wait, did you guys know when Frankie's voice actor, when he was seen by kids in public, he would only drink cola, so they thought he was just like Frankie? Especially esophageal cancer, especially for a voice actor, is such a crazy thing. Like that's like it's is it T, like the popular like anime like kind of like death disease that like Itachi has? It's like people think it's like cancer or like tuberculosis. I remember in Naruto it was a theory that like Itachi and Naruto like used too much chakra and gave themselves tuberculosis or something. Because I think people were saying Naruto was sick in Boruto. I don't know because I've never read Boruto. Yeah. Ace is awesome, Luffy. I used to watch... I watched Naruto young. I think Naruto might have been the first anime I've ever seen. I was so young when when Sasuke was grabbed by Orochimaru, I saved that episode on VHS and then proceeded to lose it, which crushed my spirit as a small boy, but... Wait, I've not played this Alabasta map in forever. You missed a pretty good fight there, dude. I mean, I think right after that was Sakura versus, and they didn't have any more budget because they spent it all on Rock Lee versus Gaara. I have been forced to watch it now. Naruto's pretty good, and I liked Naruto a lot, but the second I watched One Piece is just better. And also, I don't know how true this is, but a reliable One Piece TikToker, I retweeted it, so his information might be real. They said that Kishimoto's editor told Kishimoto to study Naruto when making to study One Piece when making Naruto, and that the only reason Naruto is more popular than One Piece in the States is because of bad media literacy. And if that's true, that's so hype for One Piece fans. I forget Fullmetal Alchemist. I've never seen Fullmetal Alchemist, but I've been meaning to. Feels long. How long have I been doing this one? Oh, we're at the end. Okay. Vampire Knight. What's Vampire Knight, Oob? A bad vampire anime. Maybe I'll watch it. That sounds kind of fun. Is it fun bad or bad? Ooh, 65, hell yeah. Oh. It was a romance drama. Okay. Let's see how many soul points I have. Honestly, I might call it here. I've been talking a lot. My throat's kind of gone. That sounded weird. I meant to word that better. Where at the end we find out one of the love interests is the main girl's brother. Oh. Wait, something like that happened recently with something else. It was, I think it was some, like, popular, like, Yuri or, like, yaoi show. And it turns out two of the people that fans have been shipping for years were, like, first cousins or something. And people, like, were so upset by it. That has to have happened so few times that, like, the horror of it happening to you has to be insane. Because so few people can relate to that. Like a show going on long enough that, like, you find out so much later that the people are related. That would make me evil, I think. Like, this is slightly different, but Sailor Moon is two girls in a relationship, and this censorship made them cousins. Oh, I know, Steven Universe did something funny about this, to get past it, because, who was it? Like, who made Garnet? Like, Ruby and Sapphire? Like, they're a gay relationship, but they like just made like Ruby a boy, like overseas or whatever. So then like they have a wedding, but Rebecca Sugar made Ruby wear a dress, so they couldn't get rid of that. And I like when they fuck over censorship like that. I never got into Steven Universe. I watched a couple episodes and I thought it was pretty good. My first hyperfixation was always Spider-Man. What's up? I hate that show, but I love it. I watched a couple of episodes. Dude, when Young Justice was coming out, Young Justice is one of the only shows I watched week to week. Cause like even when Last Airbender was coming out, I wasn't able to like watch it like week to week like that. I was younger, but like Young Justice, I watched. I woke up like early for it. Like it came on before school and stuff. It was great. I still hate how they had the wedding for Ruby and Sapphire on the day of the Space Nazis. Wait, are the Space Nazis the other gems or whatever? Are they? That's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. I did know, like I've seen like people talk about the Rebecca Sugar like wedding thing. I did not know the Space Nazis showed up that episode. That's crazy. They were like, we got one over on the censors, but like also, they'll like these guys a bit. We'll let them have something, which is fucked up. Doesn't he make them all good? Isn't he the Naruto of children's Western cartoons? Like he talks everyone down and they're all chill. That's crazy. Why is he able to do that? Like I know his mom was a gem, but like he's half boy. I don't think they like the half boy part. Oh yeah, but here, my gallery completion isn't 100%. Redeeming. Yeah, well, you're getting there, Fizz. You're good. You're good. All right, I think I always love Future for how it tackles his trauma. Oh yeah, it got a spin-off show, right, where he was older. So is everyone redeemed by the Future show, or does Future show help it? Like, is that where he redeems more people? Who doesn't he redeem? Like, if you're already redeeming the space Nazis, I don't know who you stop. Some people just don't change. Drawing that line in the sand is so weird, especially if the space Nazis, you're like, they can change. But then you're like, well, these people can't. Future is worse to me. Steven kind of becomes a character, yet it's still odd. A Ruby, another blue gem. And they're worse than the space Nazis? What did they do? Well, no, but they are just haters till the end. That's fine. That's kind of cool. It doesn't get everybody, I guess. I think there's others. Yeah, I mean Naruto isn't 100% in his he didn't get like Madara and the hair guy, he didn't get that guy. But like he got a lot of other people. He probably shouldn't have gotten. Oh, it's Steven who is to be talked to. Steven has to do the space Nazis save him or do like the regular just gems save him? The gems do? Okay. It would have been weird if the Nazis did it. Did I do this right? Okay, nope. uh, Raid browser. I'll find. Oh wait, no, I can. I don't know this chat command. Damn it. There's this button though. Raid channel. Following. Oh, they're playing It Takes Two. Hell yeah. And Greg. Oh yeah, Greg's his dad, right? He's the singer guy. He was fun. All right, let's start this Giwi raid, guys. All right, thanks for all stopping by. This has been a fun stream. Greg is rad. Greg is the goat. This was fun. I might stream some more tomorrow. My friend is coming back from college, so I might be hanging out with him all day. I don't know yet. But thanks for all stopping by. It was really nice to have you. I'm glad we could talk about One Piece for 3 hours. That was really fun. Hope you guys have fun with Giwi. Future Dark or Forever Dark. Thanks for the follow, man. I know we were talking about One Piece, but we're raiding into another VTuber that me and these guys know. So you can dip out if you don't vibe with her, but you can stay and chill. It'd be cool. Say Shanks is a rat. That'll go. That's our raid message. Shanks is a rat. And if you have rat appropriate emotes, use those as much as you can. All right, guys. Have a good one.